and that's all right. I think. Let's see. What's the float on a folk? What's the float on this sucker? Where is it? 58 million. Oof. Oh. It's not pretty. Got 14 likes already, guys. Good deal. Good deal. Market is open already. See some potential on PMN. I don't know if it's really that likely. So call out stocks when you see or hear of them. Looks like this one. I need to go back to this one. I messed up. I knew this was going to be the one. We'll see. Gotta do an order test. A little bit of a drop. I'll take an order test on that. Looks like we went pretty well. I'll do another order test. Okay, it's working. Pray. You would think it would break there. Nice little breakout. It's $300, you know, whatever. Breakout is 589, or I mean, halt up is 589. A little hesitant on this one, being that it's a higher float. Yeah, I'm gonna. It's not. Ah, I knew it. Just like that. That hurts way more than I feel like it should. Ah. It's a I just seriously $200 loss I just took. 4 cents on 4,500 shares. Yeah, it's about golly, man. I had $400. HKD. I used to make a lot of money in HKD. That was the beginning of this year, I remember. Until one day I kind of got smoked on it. But yeah, I do remember trading HKD like day after day. Really? I should have bought that first dip. That's what I should have done. I'm still angry about my loss that I took. I had 4, whatever. Pray. No way it's gonna. You dirty thing. That was a lucky little. On a low float, that would have been. The thing is, I'm trying to trade just like a low float. It's not a low float, you know, a higher float. Look at that. This is tricky AF. Should have bought this first at 550. Probably will break through 70. You know, I don't know. If you trade this high float like a low float, it's going to be a little tough. It's going to be a tough day. You can trade it a little bit like a low flow, but so bad it, boo, bad it, boo, da da do, boo, do do do. Wow, I bought high. I'm gonna try to hold this through the high. Ah, I got spooked out of it. The $200 loss? Are you kidding me? Ah. Right. I go down to 900 up here. I kind of missed that trade. Wow, this thing can drop really fast. That was a $100 loss on 900 shares. Ah. Got 23 likes already. Good job, guys. Just a little frustrated here. Aslan is on the move. We got the 664 number. That's a key number, but man, I just don't think it's got it. Get that out of here. Oh, so frustrating, man. Do 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 do. Use your brain. Use your brain to trade this correctly. Oh, looks like it's coming down. Got support there. So I'm going to add. Ah. I don't trust it. Made a little bit, but for how many shares I was in, I'm like, are you kidding me? This is not an easy one. I think it might come down more, but you got max loss, K Dubs? Yeah, it's just not the market to push. I mean, any day is not really a day to push past max loss, but I think today especially. I mean, I just know that I'm one trade away from just wiping to break even, and then I'm going to be triggered. So then the question will be, will the trading farmer have the discipline to walk away with no profit? You know, I made no money on the day, but I still have a spoiled girlfriend to feed. Let's see. Wow, it did come up here. Oh wow, it did rip. Uh-oh. Shorts might be in trouble. Hitting some resistance here. What? Break even trade? Thought I had profit. Yeah, well, Juan, you just start by making $5. And then you can size up. So don't get discouraged. Don't get too. Looks like we might get a break a high day here, guys. It's gonna be a little dicey. I think I may have missed it. I'm gonna take a stab. Right into a big sell. It's probably gonna break though. I would just buy it and trust it, like a good trader. There it goes. You know? I don't know why I kind of went prematurely there. See, I keep. Gosh darn it, man. Gosh darn my life. I can't afford to get stuck in a flush. That's why I'm cutting it every time it goes south. Yeah, Juan. I mean, before anything was $500, it was $20 a day. So if you can bust out $20 to $30 a day, that's the first step, which is still pretty good money. I mean, at the time I was broke, so I was like, wow, 20, 30 bucks in an hour or two, take that. That was 3 years ago already. It always seems like, oh, it's going to take forever. Oh, it's a year and a half of learning the day trade. It's going to take forever. Well, either way, a year and a half is going to go by. So you can either buckle down and learn it, or you can just let a year and a half go by and not learn anything. So that's the way I started to look at it. I was like, it felt like a long journey, but I'm like, either way, a year and a half is going to go by. I can either wake up and trade every day and maybe become a day trader, or I can just sleep in. But either way, a year and a half is going to go by. Break at 580s, a possibility here. Selling pressure seems to be intense. That's a little disappointing. It's going to be a breakout here. It just seems sort of flushy myself. Pray. Let's get our key levels pulled up here. I don't know. I'm seeing these obvious breaks, and yet I'm not pulling the trigger on them. So that's on me. Don't buy high on this. Excuse me. That was kind of a bigger drop there. I bought right into that hidden seller. I'm gonna reduce size up here. Kind of seems like a lot of selling. We're buying into these hidden sellers here, soaking up shares. I think we might drop. Yeah, there's just a lot of hidden sellers there. 594 is a key level, but let's see if we get up to 590. Ah, that's failing. Yeah, back to break even. I don't know. That seems to be pretty weak. Right. Yeah. If I would have just trusted the pullback, I'd be in better shape. It's not bad. Not bad momentum today on this one. Smaller size. It's gonna go through 6. Break of 6. I'm gonna try to hold for the break of 6. Big seller there. We broke them. Just get in, hoping for a burst. 609. Buy high there. It seems like right when I mark it out, then it goes. Not trading this one super amazingly well. Then again, it is a higher flow. It's just a little a little bit different reading the time and sales, I think. I can't be buying up here. See, I'm trying to buy these little pullbacks here. God. $6.16 is the key level. See, why did I sold out, you know, because I'm so sensitive to these little drops, and with this higher float, you're gonna get drops, and then this is gonna pop one more time. Like you get those drops there, and then it comes up again. Look at which one? CDS? Is that hitting our scanners? Or GNS? I'll probably take a dip here at 6. I'm gonna chill. We'll see here. Looks a little extended, Yoso. Kind of broke. The next key level would be 49. I don't know if we're gonna get that one right away. It's tough. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to scalp. I would say the story is on this one. I'm gonna get a poll going, see what you guys are up to. Green or red? Answer that poll. We have 34 likes. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat the record today, but you know what? You're not gonna have home runs every day. That's the way life goes. Pulling that straight out of a country song. That's especially true with trading. My goodness, especially true with trading. I think the less emotional you are as a person, probably the better you would be as a trader. Not to say it can't be done if you're emotional, but I mean, emotional in the sense of, you know, when you have a setback, do you crumble emotionally, or do you have some grit and some perseverance? You know, that's a big part of the learning curve in trading. That I can't give you perseverance. I can give you pep talks, and I've talked to all the members about that, but yeah, looking back, I could have taken that trade. But then again, we're sort of pushing that backside feel. So we're one subscriber away from 2280. Oh, sweet. So we're just giving this stock a minute here, guys. A minute to win it. So we're kind of on a little bit on the backside. Lord knows this was a clean pullback, but these higher floats, it really is just the price action is a little choppier. So, you know, with a normal low float, little drops in price, or, you know, big drops in price right on the tape, that can be, you know, an indication of a flush or a big drop, you know. So my hand is very sensitive. So, and we can talk about that in the member class, but I get stopped out a lot of these trades that with a higher flow, you gotta give them time to work. You gotta give them time. Can't get so zoomed in with what's going on here. You gotta kind of look at the chart. I'm looking at the chart right now. It's dicey. We're on a cliff. I'll just say that we're on a cliff here. So we're gonna take it slow. Are we seeing other tickers, guys? Are we seeing volume in other tickers, sustained moves, clean action? I know that a couple people have called out some tickers. So let's see, BGLC, according to Goofy, that one is hitting my scanners. Let me pull it up. It's not in my price range, but I can maybe make an exception. It's really not one that I want to trade. TSAT, we got Frank's page, loyal member, calling out TSAT. My opinion on it is light volume, big spreads. I'm gonna, you know, that one I don't think is for me. Really, none of these stocks are for me. So FULC was sort of like a only thing we have. TSAT, Frank, for me personally, I just it's not for me. I don't think it's for me. I'm sure the float's just fine on it, but just looking at the chart, looking at the volume, the price action is straight up. That's not discounting that. This could go hard down. It's hard to catch a falling knife. Wow. You'd think you'd get a rebound here. I'm just not seeing it. I'm going to dip. It's taking me, that's a $135 loss. Let's check on the Discord, the free Discord. Man, sellers are really taking this thing. It's a scary sight. Call down is 525. Wow, sellers, man. Just came all the way down. For 563, I'm going to try to hold for that. I'm not going to hold. I still think we could go to 564. I kind of sold out early there. A little frustrating, but this thing is kind of behaving weak here. We could come down here again. It's kind of my fear. Check the free Discord. Give that a couple minutes to relax. Didn't go. I think I took a half a penny loss. I think I'm gonna let it come down here a little bit more. King Burlington is in the Discord. Yeah, it's a up and coming community, the Dead Discord, according to Mighty, who very rudely left. But it's a story for another day. See if we get a rebound, but sellers are soaking up shares here. I kind of got sucked into this one. Taking a $100 loss there. Frustrating. VFS. That looks actually pretty decent. Not gonna lie. VFS does look decent. Volume is decent on it. Patterns are on the 5 minute at least are clean. Might be switching over to that shortly here. Man, it was looking decent on a lower float stock that would have gone. Mm, 51 to. It's tough. You tell yourself to hold. You tell yourself to hold. You hold, and then it just comes down again. Yeah, it is a better day compared to yesterday. Oh man. I'm gonna take that. See, that was the pattern I was looking for, and it happened, but just like out of the blue. I mean, just honestly, just like it was like, and I was like, tricky, 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 tricky. Sold at 66, pushing 71 here. I had the right idea, but then wrong timing. Oh, these spreads on this one are huge. Huge. Yeah. 45 likes already, guys. Good job. Low float because it doesn't hesitate. They're more sensitive because there's less supply. Whereas the higher float takes a little bit more of a larger group of people to move the stock, a little bit more of a consensus. Whereas low float, I mean, they just zigzag. I mean, the pattern's there and it gets eaten up real fast. You know, you got to think of it as the patterns are food. When the pattern is there, that's like food for a fish. And so when the fish go in for the food, they eat it up. Okay, and when there's not a lot of food, then the fish eat it up really fast. In this case, there's a lot of food, so we had to have a lot of fish eat up the food. It's not the best analogy, but it's simply because supply. So that was a surprising move. I'm frustrated that I didn't catch that, but yeah, it was buying way too high. See, they're not as sensitive. Just to think I had that entry. Oh, man. Trust your gut. I don't know how much higher we're going to rip. Now it's extended, in my opinion. Wow, I sort of missed that one. I caught the tail end of it there. Could ride up to 594. Wow. I'm gonna bet that we're gonna get a reversal here. Golly, man. Suck at trading this thing. Oh my soul. Jay, this style of trading, I definitely don't track every single trade. Yeah, no. I track my max, how well I follow my max loss, how well I kept composure. I track what kind of stocks I do trade. I don't necessarily track every single trade I take because I take a lot of trades. But I do know, from doing this for 2-3 years, kind of what trades I think are too risky or they don't pay off. Slow market trading. But then again, today with this one, I thought was pretty decent. Good volume, just the float was not there. So the patterns would work, but they would work slower. Why? Higher supply. Takes more traders for the patterns to work. Takes more time, more traders. We did get some nice pops on it though. Every stock will have its own rhythm, and these higher float stocks have, yet again, their own. I buy high. I gotta cut it. That sucks. I just can't get past 15. So that dip actually did work, surprisingly. I didn't think it was gonna. So it's hard to predict what this thing's gonna do. But we've retraced this entire move already, so Coming back up to high day, not unlikely, but the 5-minute pattern ain't really all amazing. It's at a critical point here. It's at a flush or a breakout point. I sort of betting flush. It's, in my mind, about a 50-50 here. A breakout or a flush. Buying high. That rarely works. So back to 1457. No, 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 trading farmer. What are you doing, buddy? Going in for those high day quick scalps is not really too effective on this one. So at this point, I gotta wait for a more clear entry. Because this is hard to chase up here. Let's see if I can go short. No, I can't go short. I'll let it pull back. No, that's so hard to trust. You can't trust. I can't trust that. I barely trusted this. How am I gonna trust that? So you gotta be cautious up here. Crazy. VHS really took a rebound there. We have a very bearish pattern on this FULC. A little breakout on HKD there. I want to know what the story is on this HKD. Kind of missed the rebound on this one. I'm gonna get over to HKD. We got something going on with HKD. It's a little extended. It's extendioso now. What is the pattern on what? HKD is a breakout on a 1 minute pullback. Also 5 minute breakout. That's sort of the pattern. On this one, bulk was just a rebound. It's a little too extendioso for my taste up here. This I'm a little frustrated about. This could have been a nice trade. HKD is really running today. What's the news on it? Share repurchase program. So the company must have some extra cash. It's usually what that means. Thank you guys for slamming the like button. Our goal is 60 likes. Wow. It's definitely for sure a high float stock, that one. Ah. Oh, big buyer popped up there. I don't know, that should have broke out in my opinion. I mean, it did break by a penny, but rejected. Could still get a breakout here. Oh, I bought right into him. Man, this thing is extended. It's extendioso. See, it has a way quicker resolution than FULC. I mean, this moved from 612 to 630 in about 2 minutes. Getting a 20-cent move on FULC is like a 5-minute, 10-minute ordeal. And HKD, no doubt, is probably a lower float. It's pulled up. I'm not seeing a float. God. So we met the like goal of 60. Anything now is extra credit. This made an amazing recovery. God. Wow, VFS. Looks like this might be what gets the momentum back in the market. That's a crazy good move from 18 to 20. That's a 10-point move. This thing could squeeze a lot higher just based off of that move alone. So momentum actually feels a little hotter today. I do feel that. So are we gonna pull out of this slow period? Maybe. This might be the turning point. I hope it is. HKD. Wow. Have not seen that lately. HKD, what in the name? What is going on? Market's getting hot. I'm also seeing this one go. It's hard for me to trust. I don't know. It's just that one's curling. This was an impressive move. Hmm. I got spooked. Uh-oh. See if I can get out of this one yet. What in the name? Market's hot? Question mark. I bought high. Gotta get out there. Ah, that was $100 loss. That sucks. Where did that fill me at? 98? Yeah, it was a bad trade. Starting to get a little too sloppy here. No, don't buy it. This is unlikely to work. I don't trust it. Cash back down to 252. Oh my soul.